Breaking news as we come on the air at 6. The storms that have been moving through the region has forced Pittsburgh to temporarily suspend its Independence Day celebration programs. Tonight, we're in KDKA First Alert weather mode for the storms and the heat. Thank you for joining us at 6. I'm Erica Stanish. And we want to get straight over to KDKA First Alert meteorologist Trey Fulbright. Trey, parts of the area are in a severe thunderstorm warning.
That's right, Erica. We have several active severe thunderstorm warnings, but I want to point out first a severe thunderstorm watch that remains in effect for all of our counties through 9 p.m. this evening. And then we have 3 severe thunderstorm warnings that I want to touch on. So for that, I'm going to step off screen so that I can work the radar here very quickly. The storm I want to first start out with is this one here, moving into northwestern portions of Washington County. Severe thunderstorm warning active for this cell, including the city of Washington, Cannonsburg, North Strabane, West Middletown until 6:30 for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust here with that cell. And this is moving off to the east at around 30 miles per hour. Then what we're going to do is pan down to the south a little bit because there are additional warnings that are active right now, and I'm having a little bit of trouble with the radar data. But there is another severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for central portions of Wayne County or Greene County coming up toward the Waynesburg area. This is one of our most impressive storms at the moment. Over 450 strokes of cloud-to-ground lightning, and there is a significant damaging wind threat potential with this as it crosses I-79 south of Waynesburg, headed toward the Chartiers area. Potential for 70-mile-per-hour downburst winds with that storm, and then multiple storms and an active severe thunderstorm warning with a cell working its way from Greensburg south and east toward the Latrobe and Ligonier areas. Outside of that, we just have scattered showers north of the city, non-severe thunderstorms up toward the I-80 corridor. I'll quickly show you the hourly forecast here as we head into the remainder of this evening. Showers and thunderstorms will primarily focus themselves from the I-70 corridor down to the south. We have more storms on the way tomorrow. We'll talk about that in just a little bit.
And more breaking news, this time from Allegheny Commons. Pittsburgh police tell us a man was sent to the hospital after branches from a tree fell on top of him. Now, this happened along Cedar Avenue and Avery Street. We're told he was on a mobility scooter. Again, he was taken to the hospital. And that is just one of several reports of storm damage coming into our newsroom. This is a picture from Lawrence County. The Portersville Muddy Creek Township Volunteer Fire Department tells us a tree fell on a vehicle. This is on Botter Mill Road in Perry Township. And in Shaler, a tree is blocking one lane in the 1000 block of Anderson Road. Police say several branches are down on Weibel Run Road, and they're urging drivers to use caution. Power outages are also beginning to be reported across the area. Duquesne Light says more than 7,000 customers in our area are without power right now. It's the 4th of July, and we're only a few hours away from the fireworks over downtown Pittsburgh. The rain, though, is putting a damper on the day for thousands of people who came downtown to celebrate. KDKA's Ricky Sayer is downtown right now. And Ricky, what is the mood out there after the rain?
Yeah, the celebrations are on pause, and it's not looking the best for people who are taking shelter underneath the Wyndham Hotel. Just in the past 5 minutes or so, we saw more thunder and lightning, which gets, of course, the oohs and the ahs from the people who are sheltering here. Everyone has been asked to take shelter as another really big thunderbolt comes over Mount Washington. These are the folks who are here. They're trying to make the best of things. Some have brought snacks. A lot of people have their pets as you hear more thunder that's here. People are occasionally crossing the street asking when they can go back into Point State Park. And the folks there, the security folks, have for the most part been really communicative. They have been on the loudspeaker telling people the earliest they will be let back in is 6:30, but they're cautioning that with the weather advisory we're in that it is until 8. They said anytime there is lightning, the time gets pushed back, and that's what's causing these delays. There has been some heavy rain, and they've canceled the symphony concert at Arts Landing. On city social media channels, they said guests are advised to seek shelter and to move indoors if possible. Now they've listed shelter locations here at the Wyndham, the USW parking garage, and Acrisure for those on the North Shore. This all went into effect around 4:30, so people have been waiting here, have been here for more than an hour and a half. Here's what some of them told us.
I'm getting anxious to get back in there.
And why?
Just to see the 250th anniversary celebration of the 4th of July.
How are people making the best of things here? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, just trying to the best way we can.
I just want the fireworks to go on and it to be dry.
City officials told us that there so far has been no changes to later programming. That includes the Plain White T's concert and the fireworks show. Reporting live downtown, Ricky Sayer, KDKA-TV News.